What's trending in the Twitterverse? Tell America it's great again. All of this and more here on Stream On. Aloha mahalo, friends! Welcome to Stream On here on the Stream.tv. I am your host, Brooke Bergsteller, here to dish up the trendiest of trending news from across all of your favorite social media platforms. What better way to get it started than what's trending on your favorite platform, most likely Faccibook! Here is our top story coming from Facebook, you guys. So, back in the old days, we used to give laughing gas to ladies in hospitals, and finally, we're back on the good train, people, because now in the United States, laughing gas is being given to women who are giving birth. That's right. So it went out of style at like the turn of the 19th century, but don't worry, it's mild and it's safe, and it doesn't entirely take the pain away, but it does enable women in labor to totally forget what's going on and to be in a completely euphoric state while they're bringing a child into the world. So I totally love this story, and I'm gonna toss it over to the beautiful Abby Scott, our correspondent for today, to tell me who's talking about this on Facebook. Abby?
Thank you so much, Brooke. Oh my God, so many people are talking about this, and they are laughing as they're talking about this. Jessica Hangs, Olga Mraz, Amanda Butler, Brooke Jackson, but we are taking our comment from Cheyenne Wiener. Never stopped in Canada, utterly useless though, only made me high enough to see a penis on my daughter. Coming from a wiener, that is really funny. Back to you, Brooke.
Love that. Thank you for connecting those dots, Abby. Thanks so much. Well, super exciting news for this group of guys. A bunch of bikers found a Bruce Springsteen on the side of the road. So Bruce Springsteen was like totally stranded in New Jersey, and a group of guys coming back from a Veterans Day ceremony pulled over to see what was wrong with the dude, only to find out that he was their greatest American hero ever. So they picked up Bruce, they helped him out, and they drove him to a nearby restaurant where he stayed for 45 minutes before finally getting picked up. And of course, Brucey is a man of class, you guys, so he offered the group of dudes free tickets to one of his concerts, which I'm sure gave them all rock and roll boners. Super exciting for you guys. Congratulations. Our next story, big congratulations to Demi Lovato making things official with her boo. So she's dating this UFC fighter right now named Luke Rockhold, and they shared photos on Instagram, making the whole thing real, finally, because unless you put it on social media, it's obviously not happening. So Luke also shared a photo of himself with Demi at a UFC fight. So it looks like, you know, these two are really, they're two kids in love. Move over, Wilmer. You were never loved anyways. Our next story comes from, of course, the Kardashians, you guys, because it wouldn't be Monday without what's happening in the land of the Jenners. So, of course, Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian gave birth to their baby girl, Dream, and the story is that they named her Dream because it's always been Rob's dream to have a child. How very clever. What a clever family. That's exactly the word I'd use to describe them. Now, of course, the birth is believed to have been recorded for a special baby episode, and if it's coming from the Kardashians, yeah, you guys, they filmed the entire childbirth, and they're going to exclusively release it so you guys can see all the dirty deets that you didn't see on their Snapchat. And our last story for Facebook, Justin Bieber, you guys. Justin Bieber is not sorry to be giving free concerts in Toronto. So the dude was totally bored at a Raptors basketball game and decided to hit the high town and went out to a local bar where he was singing for free for the customers of the bar, and they gave him tons and tons of free drinks. He didn't have to pay for a single thing the whole night. So, you know what, for all you Bieber fans out there, looks like you just need to bar crawl in Canada, and you might be able to see your favorite celeb. Well, that's all the stories that we have for you coming from Facebook, but make sure you head on over to our page to give us a thumbs up. Stay in the know at the Stream TV. From the land of Twitter, everyone's on Twitter these days, or not as many people are on Twitter as there used to be, but for those few who have stuck it out, here are our trending hashtags of the day. First up, 2016 holiday to-do list, and our first tweeter at Big Mocker said, buy Xmas tree, wait for presents, realize I'm Jewish and Santa isn't coming, and finally buy myself something. Hashtag 2016 holiday to-do list. And our next tweeter had this to say. This is her to-do list at Yellow Gerbil said, number 1, buy booze, drink booze, pass out, and repeat. Oh, well, I have to admit, Yellow Gerbil, that is exactly how my family spends all of our holidays. So it looks like we can finally relate on something, users of Twitter. Our next trending hashtag is Monday Motivation. Of course, we just want to give you a little ammo to get you through your day. So our first tweeter said, the best project you'll ever work on is you. It's you. You are a project worth investing in. Oh my God. And then finally, our next tweeter said, don't be pushed by your problems, be led by your dreams. I feel like that's very assertive and inspirational. And if this is helping anyone at home, then let us know on Twitter. Let us know. Now, next up, I love this trending tag. Hashtag tell America it's great. Our first tweeter let us know that this was actually started by Canada. And they said, and the fact that @Canada started a hashtag saying, tell America it's great, is the sweetest and most loving thing ever. Like, you're awesome. We already knew that, Canada. We already knew that. And finally, stand strong, America. Stand strong. You haven't changed. Continue to demand excellence. That's right, you guys. Tell America it's great again. Make sure you use that hashtag today, and make sure you use this last hashtag, unusual turkey stuffing. That's right. Our first tweeter said, @GaryVFoss, whatever this Turkish wrestler is putting into this other Turkish wrestler, hashtag unusual turkey stuffing, that is for certain. And next up from @ThoughtFloss, she said, carefully bottle up all of your emotions, get a tissue, wipe away all of the tears, and then shove it in the turkey. Hashtag unusual turkey stuffing. Love that so much, ThoughtFloss. Love you. Well, that's all of our trending tags for today. What's trending in your Twitterverse? Let us know. Give us a little tweet. Maybe we'll send you some love back at the Stream TV. Are you part of my Instagram fan? Because if you're not, I totally want you to be. I feel like we could be Instagram cousins or something. Who I really want to be related to on Instagram is whoever is in control of this account @MyDayWithLeo. And here you can see our first picture. Super funny. All they do is cut out pictures of celebrities and then place them on the heads of regular people. And for whatever reason, it is complete and utter comedy. So here you have our next one, Oprah Winfrey. I'm the #1 Oprah fan. So I'm thinking of doing this to all photos of me so that she can be with me everywhere. And our last picture from @MyDayWithLeo. Oh my goodness. Oh, really sad. That's actually kind of sad. Bernie and Hillary together again, just the way we want them to be. Well, for more of what's happening in our universe here at the Stream TV, head on over to our Instagram, give us a little follow, subscribe to us, see what's happening, check out some behind the scenes stuff at the Stream TV. And someone else that you're gonna wanna follow is our beautiful, I can't tell you how beautiful she is enough, you guys, correspondent Abby Scott, who's going to take it away with a little bit about what was happening in the world of television over the weekend and what's going to happen in the week ahead. Abby, what's going on?
You are too kind, Brooke, but we are talking everything to do about Jeffrey Rush as Albert Einstein. We are taking our first look at Jeffrey Rush as Einstein in Genius, and this, my friends, is pure genius. The series is produced by Ron Howard and Brian Grazer, and it follows Einstein's path from a patent clerk to a famed physicist and world changer. And bringing a much-needed laugh over this weekend was Saturday Night Live, hosted by Dave Chappelle. The program was actually censored by Raleigh's, North Carolina's broadcast, and of course, it raised concern by many whether broadcasters are going to be way more wary of being edgy with contact with a certain Mr. President-elect Trump, of course. I suppose only time will tell. On the same episode, Kate McKinnon, who obviously played Hillary Clinton, did an amazing tribute for singer-songwriter Leonard Cohen and Hillary Clinton. as she once again took the role of Hillary while performing Hallelujah, wrapping up the cold open by saying, "I'm not giving up, and neither should you." Go Kate! I love her as Hillary Clinton. But speaking of ladies in comedy, sadly, Comedy Central has canceled Not Safe with Nikki Glaser after just one season. Come on, Comedy Central, that was a great show. The 20-episode series was a sex-themed talk show, but while the show may be canceled, the channel said it is pursuing other opportunities to work with Glaser, which is awesome. So keep it up, blondes of the universe. Hashtag keep the blondes real. For all my 98 Degrees, I'm a Backstreet Boys fan, but for all the 98 Degrees fans out there, are you guys still out there? We got Nick Lachey, who is teaming up with Donnie Wahlberg and Entourage Doug Ellen to produce a comedy for CBS about members of a boy band that reunite 20 years later. I am going to watch that, and please have the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC be involved in that as well. And for my DC fans, which I think are everywhere in the world, rumor has it that an upcoming episode of Supergirl will have a superhero battling its own with the Cybong Superman. The network released the deets in their season synopsis, but soon time will tell, y'all. And for DC TV fandom, make sure you check on to DC Universe shows on Friday night here on the Stream TV. Yeah. Well, that's all for TV news I got for you here. This is a lot of information, so please soak it in because this is a lot of cool information. I'm going to turn it back over to Brooke, the hostess with the mostest.
That's right. Thank you, Abby. Thanks so much. And again, you can check out our DC TV show here at thestream.tv on Fridays. We go live. Who is your favorite superhero, you guys? I'm a big Supergirl fan, but I also am kind of getting into the Flash. Let us know in the comments below, and we're gonna take a pause and see what's happening in YouTube. On YouTube? I think it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Here is what's trending in the world of YouTube, you guys. It's a new day and there's new videos that are making their way around the world. Did you know that over 400 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every hour? I cannot do the math with how many that is per day, but it's a lot, you guys. And here is one of those videos brought to you by Mega Top 10s. Our first video is about the 10 largest animals on planet Earth, and this is not for the faint at heart. So the first animal is this giant crab, the Japanese spider crab, which has the largest leg span of any arthropod, and its legs span 4 meters. 4 meters, you guys, it's so creepy. And they can live up to 100 years old, and while they do look really scary, they're actually said to be super sweet and gentle. So they're gentle crabs, they're not too crabby. Now the next picture that I have for you is of the sunfish, or a mal. So these things can get up to 2,000 pounds, and when the female version of the fish lays eggs, she lays up to 300 million eggs at a time. So I'm pretty sure that at least one baby's getting born out of that bunch, and if not, then you're really doing something weird there, mal. And our last largest animal on Earth for you is, of course, this really friggin' freaky seal who has a horn for a nose. Now, the male versions of these seals are way bigger than the female versions, but these male versions can weigh over 1,000 pounds, and they're pretty ugly. So I would love to know what you think. Do you have a soft spot for this seal? I certainly do not, but what I do have a soft spot for is Watch Cut Video. You guys have to check out their YouTube channel. So this video was so sweet about 3 United States veterans who were smoking weed to help them deal with PTSD. Now, they were so adorable, and they said that they have a lot of anxiety, but when they actually did, the producers brought out a giant green bong, and then they brought out a joint, and then they brought out a ton of snacks for the guys to enjoy. But throughout the whole scenario, they said that they finally had moments of relief, and they weren't really thinking about their PTSD or anything that has happened to them. So I hope that marijuana is really bringing relief to these gentlemen and people worldwide. That's right, legalize. And our last trending YouTube video for you today is of John Legend's latest music video, Love Me Now. So this video is so cute. It features a bunch of really adorable couples, but my main focus is on John Legend, his beautiful wife, Chrissy Teigen, and their absolutely adorable baby. It makes me want to vomit. They are so cute. I would do anything to be a part of this family. I will be John, I will be Chrissy, I will be the baby, I will be the nanny. Please just accept me with open arms. Well, if you guys want to check out that full video, you can head on over to Vivo, and that is all that's trending in YouTube for today. But you're already watching, so make sure you subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and comment below here at The Stream TV. All right, you guys, Snapchat is new to the social media scene, but they have millions and millions of users and are growing every single day. So we'll see if Snapchat can stay the test of time. Exist the test of time, withstand the test of time. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, well, our first trending story for you from Snapchat comes from The Economist. For all of you climate change doubters out there, they shared this information that 15 of the 16 hottest summers in recorded history happened since the year 2000. So all but 1 year have been the hottest in history. So turn off your lights, turn off your air conditioner, and prepare for the apocalypse, you guys, because it's happening. It's happening soon. Next up is a story coming from Daily Mail. So Blac Chyna, of course, we already mentioned, gave birth to her adorable daughter, Dream. And since then, Blac Chyna has been sharing a lot of pictures on Snapchat of her breastfeeding, which I think is so cool. I think her breastfeeding is absolutely amazing, and I love that she's sharing it. What I don't love, however, is that one of those snaps that she shared was, "Follow my daughter's account at Dream." Rob and Chyna and the Kardashian clan have already built up their baby daughter's inevitable social media fame, and they must have bought the account Dream from someone else. Like, it's just DREAM. That had to have existed to someone before, but I guess they've been planning ahead. And another story from Snapchat for you. That's right, you guys. Like I said, the apocalypse is upon us. So for those of you who are worried, worry not, fear it not, my friends. Finally, you can live in style in the Armageddon. There is a neighborhood being built in Ector, Texas called Trident Lakes, and it's a $300 million development all underground. This underground community will have over 1,000 bunker beds, an equestrian center, shooting ranges, and white sand lagoons. So you have no need to worry about nuclear war, because finally you can have part resort, part doomsday prep. That's right, how exciting. And our last story from Daily Mail as well. Typically they share a lot of celebrity stories, but this one was particularly interesting. It was about a found skeleton of an unusually tall woman who was about 7'2" tall, a Polish woman. They found her remains, and they date back from somewhere between the 12th and 14th centuries. So this is pretty exciting for historians, and maybe not that exciting for you. Did that excite you at all? Well, let us know, and check us out over at the Stream TV on Snapchat to see what's happening here. Okay, you guys, bionic eyes are coming, and no, this is not just some scary episode of The Twilight Zone. So there is a company right now that has created a model called the Argus 2, and they are contact lenses that you put on your eyeball, and they allow you to zoom in and out, to record your waking life, and then upload everything that you've seen via Wi-Fi to whatever source you're using. So I'm totally freaked out by this, and have you guys seen Black Mirror? Because there is an episode of a BBC show that completely covers this. I thought it was just gonna be a joke. I thought this was a crazy idea of what could happen in the future, but it looks like it's a total reality. And now, Abby, I know you said that a ton of people on Reddit are talking about this. Who is part of this bionic eye conversation on Reddit?
This is so freaky, and I watched that episode of Black Mirror too, and the technology is real, and we have a lot of people talking about this. Ghost of Muffins Past, which is a pretty scary username, I'm sorry. What's up, my homies? Snuffler, this is the mirror, but we are taking our comment from @G68. Would I be able to see farts? I don't think I would want to be able to see farts. I don't think anyone wants to see farts, especially your farts at 268. Back to you, Brooke.
I kind of beg to differ. Abby, I would love to see farts. I would love to have that visual experience of what a fart looks like. And what I would also love to have a visual experience of is this man's face, a New Brunswick man who has gotten away, or actually didn't get away, with the crime of the century. This dude stole over 9,500 barrels of maple syrup. And it's valued at over $18.7 million, all of what he stole. So it's actually not just one man, it was a group of 26 other people who were involved in this crime. But I like absolutely love this. I think this is the cherry on top of everything that's happening in the world. Looks like Canada has its flaws too, you guys. But they also have amazing maple syrup. So all things aside, I love that he did that. I hope you try to steal more maple syrup and you get away with it next time, dude. Now, people are still getting away with this in India. There's not many people paying taxes in India, and if you could put a number to how many people are actually paying taxes, what would you guess? You probably wouldn't guess 1%. 1% of India's population is currently paying taxes. About 28.7 million people actually filed their tax returns in 2013. That's when this study is from. But only 16.2 million of those actually paid taxes, which equates to nearly 1% of India's population. So it's staggeringly different from what's happening in the United States. Does anyone have any stats for that? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm gonna let you know about another Reddit story. Why do Honey Nut Cheerios not have nuts in them? Well, apparently the original formula of Honey Nut Cheerios had ground up almonds, but now the company uses the core of peaches and nectarines to get that honey almond taste. So really exciting that they're not actually wasting any fruit, but I feel like it's not that authentic, Honey Nut Cheerios. I feel like you're lacking authenticity. What do you guys think? Well, you know what? Doesn't really matter what you think, because now it's finally time for our Daily Cute. Here is our final picture for you coming from Reddit. Thank you so much, Reddit, for just existing. And this one is titled, "Onward, My Noble Steed," and it simply could not be more adorable. That is my dream, to find a dog that is big enough for me to ride like a horse. Oh gosh, well, girl can dream, can't she? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Stream On here on the Stream.tv. That's all the Reddit stories I have for you today. That's all the stories I have for you today. But for more, make sure you check us out on your favorite social media platforms at the Stream TV, and we will see you next time. Same place, same time, and that's what we call Stream Off. Hootie hoo! Run for cover. Bruh, bruh, ja, ja. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. While you're here, give this video a like, a share, a kiss, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on all the freshest vids coming to you daily.